Well, following breaking news, the first vote of the conclave, the only vote of the day, did not result in the selection of a new pope. 133 cardinals cast their ballots this afternoon. No candidate received the required 89 votes or two-thirds majority. When that happens, the ballots are burned with special chemicals to create black smoke. When a new pope is eventually selected, the smoke coming out of the chimney of the Sistine Chapel will be white. Up to 4 votes will be held each day until there's a winner. But if voting goes for 4 days without a result, the cardinals would take the 5th day off to pray and reflect before voting starts again. And right now, CTV's Adrian Ghobrial joins us from Rome with the latest. Adrian, we just saw black smoke billowing from the chimney of the Sistine Chapel.
Yeah, that's right. Day one of the conclave has come to an end. Some had predicted that we would have seen that black smoke about an hour ago, even an hour and a half ago, taking a little bit longer than some had predicted. I'm joined now by Gerard O'Connell, author and Vatican correspondent. We were standing together, Jerry, when we heard the eruption from the 30,000 people roughly that were being predicted in St. Peter's Square. Talk about that moment with me and the number of people who were here for day one of the conclave.
Well, this is my third conclave. I've never seen so many people in the square for the first vote. It shows the enormous interest there's in this election. In the past, everybody expects black smoke. Mm-hmm. And so you don't expect an enormous crowd like this. Mm-hmm. And I think not just in the square, but down the side streets there were people. And so it shows that, and we have 4,000 journalists from around the world here. There is phenomenal interest in this because we're in a world which is racked by war, which by polarization, by migration, people trying to find a home to live in somewhere. And so there's a lot of concern in the world, and they're looking to the election of a pope to have someone elected who can speak for the voiceless of this world. And that's what I think this election is about, and this is why there's such high interest.
Before I let you go briefly, if we could look at what the Cardinals may have gleaned from this afternoon, this evening in the Sistine Chapel, following that first vote.
You've had 133 cardinals who don't really know each other well. So they don't know how the other person would vote. For the first time, they will have seen how they vote as 133. Mm-hmm. I imagine that there will be 3, 4, or 5 who've got a package of votes, and there will be a lot of people who've just got 1 or 2 votes. I reckon that maybe if it's like the last conclave in 2013, maybe 1 in 5 of these 133 will have got some vote. But tonight it will show them that these look to be the front runners. Not necessarily they will be. And they'll reflect, do I want to vote for this one or that one? And tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, they will come back to vote here.
And we wait. Thank you very much, Jerry. Really appreciate your time. And as Jerry mentioned, we wait, and we will be back tomorrow with wall-to-wall coverage as we see if, when, potentially, a new pope will be chosen.
Okay. With the latest from Rome, CTV's Adrian Ghobrial. Thanks, Adrian.